So this is Aisha Buhari Foundation and the Future Assured program. It's founded by the wife of the President of Nigeria, Dr. Mrs. Aisha Buhari. And then what we do is health, education and empowerment. We target the vulnerable group, the farthest left behind. We have a rationale behind all our interventions, and so our focus is on women, youth and children. In health, we not just health, though, all through our thematic areas, our strategy is direct service delivery and advocacy. And for health, we carry out advocacy in areas of reproductive, maternal, child, adolescent health and nutrition. We advocate to high-level stakeholders to strengthen health systems for policies that are favorable to the health system, to also make sure that there are health supplies, so that when we go to the community and carry out community mobilization to drive demand for health services for the woman who is dying, to reduce the rate of maternal mortality, or for the children who are not getting properly treated of malnutrition, we are able to find them getting the services when they go to the health facility. And so we do this, and we strengthen our collaboration with all sorts of partners. We reach out to advocacy at the very highest level of governance, from the presidency to the ministry, so that we can influence policies. On the education angle, what we do is advocate for strengthening policies that are enabling young people to be empowered. If you look at the root of poverty, you see that you have education and inequality at the heart of it. So we ensure that for education, we get our youth to learn, to be empowered. For those who have given up on going to school, some of them because at some point or the other they were able to try to study and they couldn't meet up with the minimum requirements for advanced studies, we got those young people to come back and relearn. So we provided in an innovative way of training them using tutorial e-learning tablets, providing tutorial classes, and with these young people they're able to now go out and write these exams and pass it and advance their studies. The rationale behind this is if the youth is educated, they have more earning power in the future. And so it's a long-term plan, but yes, it's a plan to reduce poverty. And this is working because we've not only empowered the young people to advance their studies, we've also trained the teachers to be able to use innovative e-learning platforms to be able to provide their services. In areas of empowerment, we identify women who are vulnerable, women who do not have any capacity to provide for their family or to make certain decisions because they depend on the earnings of the man. For some of them, the men are not even there to provide these resources, so they and their children are left to suffer because they hardly have food to eat, neither do they have the capacity to make decisions. If their child is sick, they can't take the child to the hospital because they do not have transportation. So we reach out to some of these women. Some are widows, some are married, and some are just single parents, and then we do a needs assessment, identify the local businesses that they can engage in, and then we provide training for them. We provide vocational skills and also equip them with financial literacy training. That way they do not just know how to do the business, how to make products, but they know the business angle of it. We've had series of experiences where they engage in projects, businesses, and then they eat up the capital because in the first place they were hungry, they didn't have food. So you're giving them business, you have to think about the sustainable way of earning for them. So we provide financial literacy and some form of relief items for them to be able to cushion the effect of the immediate hunger and then give them a long-term plan for sustainable income. What we do when we bring these women up is that we provide mentorship after the training. We provide mentorship, and when they are self-sufficient to take financial decisions, we give them mentees as well. So they do not just train, they become employers of labor and they become also mentors. I believe that this addresses the basic three strands of sustainable development. We are looking at those who are not included for inclusiveness. We are looking at the upcoming, the young generation, that's the youth, and we are looking at strengthening systems with advocacy, making sure that the policies, the processes are in place, and we are looking at community engagement to drive demand. We are open to collaboration with other partners globally. Our services are in country, but like other organizations, we get funders from international funders like the Bill and Melinda Gates, like the Children Investment Fund, and like other Nigerian funders. We are hopeful that we can collaborate.